Alex is a former chief economist to the House Ways and Means Committee, and he's also served on the staff of the President's Council of Economic Advisors. He is currently a research fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. Alex, welcome to Inside Track. Obviously, campaigning, Alex, and participating in presidential debates is all about winning points with delegates, getting that all-important nomination. Who, in your opinion, but that obviously isn't necessarily economically workable. I want you to help us understand who is offering an economic plan right now that is workable, that actually has promise, that can get something accomplished. Cut through, if you will, the noise.
Thanks, Eric. What we see already in the campaigns, three candidates at the top of the pack: Governor Romney, Governor Perry, and Mr. Cain. Three very different approaches in terms of where they stand on economic policies. Governor Romney has laid out a very detailed set of proposals, 59 specific ideas for moving the economy forward. It's well thought out. It's reasonable and appropriate in many regards. It's the kind of thing that could move forward through the legislative process. But at the same time, it's something that's, I think, difficult to put on a bumper sticker. On the other hand, Mr. Cain has laid out a very simple, very appealing 999 proposal for tax reform that I think a lot of people are excited about, in part because they can really understand it. They can wrap their hands around it. Governor Perry, the newest of the three to the race, is still working on building his structure, fundraising, getting off the ground, and he's given us very few details on what his economic policies are going to be.
So you haven't heard enough from Perry to pass judgment. Between Cain and Romney, then, does the best idea win? I mean, is that what happens once you get to Washington?
Well, what we've seen, I think, is Cain's poll numbers surging because of the simplicity and popularity of this 999 plan. People can relate to it, they can understand it, they can repeat it to their friends and their colleagues. However, the flip side of that is should Mr. Cain win the nomination, or should he make it all the way to the White House, that type of a proposal, while simple and unquestionably pro-growth, in my opinion, is not something that I think we'd ever see Congress act on. The change in the progressivity of the tax code that he's suggesting is just simply beyond the bounds of change that a House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate, regardless of their specific composition, would ever be willing to contemplate.
So, Alex,
on the
quickly,
other hand,
no, before we go,
sure.
Is that going to force Mitt Romney into a position where he has to offer something, tastier, if you will, more simple, easier for the American population to digest, at the risk of proposing something that he can't deliver on if and when he gets to the White House?
Well, Governor Romney's laid out, as I mentioned, a whole set of proposals, but he's also given himself room for introducing new ideas. So he's lay a framework on taxes, trade, energy, education, a host of issues. But he still has time to come out with for example, a new tax cut, a specific change to our energy policy. He'll be able to simplify and narrow his message as he moves forward in the campaign.
All right, Alex, thanks for your thoughts.